What's going down, T Subs and T Squad? Um, Happy Tuesday to y'all, child. Listen, no, I ain't crying because anime's passing or whatever the case may be, child. I ain't crying. Um, I ain't even crying. Period. My allergy, girl. This crap woke me up out of my sleep this morning, child. I was up in here hacking, couldn't hardly damn breathe, girl. I didn't know what was going on. I thought somebody was choking me. I ain't know what was tea, girl. But it's my allergies, child. I got them real bad. Like it got my eye puffy, swollen, red, can't breathe, can't hardly talk good. But it's alright because I got through summer house and I'm finna get through it. Allergies draining and all. Can't see and all. Cause I can't do my glasses right now, child. I just can't. Ugh. So if it look like I'm crying, I'm not. Anywho, Summer House, Martha's Vineyard, season 1, episode 4, new roomies, new beef. Dear God. So the episode continues with Nick talking about this girlfriend, Tisha, um, and so on and so forth. Um, I mean, Nick, I guess. Nick, we gonna get down to that more down in the episode. Put a pin on that, dear God. I'm trying to get through this, y'all. I am. Okay, I'm trying to get through this. All right. Whew. Because that light round there bothering me too. Anyway, uh, Shanice has to leave for work. She has to leave early for work. She does sales or whatever, so she's only there for the weekends. And her whole thing is she mad that she didn't get her ankles knocked loose from somebody. Which because that's my thing. Like, what kind of show is this? Like, I thought this was a show where all of y'all were friends, and we were just gonna see y'all friending and having a good time with each other on Martha's Vineyard. Like, is it that, or is it for the love of Martha's Vineyard? I'm confused because it seems to be anybody that comes into the house, Jasmine is ready to set them up with somebody, or somebody up here being a hoe, ready to spread it low and lay it wide with somebody around here to the house. Now, don't get me wrong. If this like a little dating, so on and so forth, I mean, that's fine. Everybody grown. But I just thought the premise of the show was all of y'all were friends and we was just going to see y'all doing y'all friend thing around here at the Marthas. But look, like I say, everybody grown, but don't nobody in the house want to sleep with your crazy ass. Moving on. No shade, friend. You cute, but girl, you ain't that goddamn cute, and you running around here stalking folks and so on and so forth. So girl, keep your pussy to yourself. Or put that hoe in a stray jacket. Moving on. So the boys decide that they finna go and work out while the ladies have a walk with mimosas. Basically, they just some drunken hoes go, walking, claiming that it's exercising, but putting on more calories with that mimosa. Fine. And the boys are actually going out, working out, and doing what they do. So Silas brings up Jasmine accepting free drinks from another man while being at club, and Nick give him some advice, and I'm like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. We still talking about this? Like, listen, I'm a be real. I'm a wait. We gonna put a pin on that because we about to circle back around to that. Moving on. While the ladies are sitting around walking and talking or whatever, Nick having a girlfriend comes up. And then Jasmine completely overacts the situation and so on and so forth. Listen, I would understand y'all frustrations with Nick doing that if y'all actually was willing to give Nick a chance. But considering the fact that you, Jordan, Shanice, and maybe even Bria, I don't know if Bria really had anything. I don't know if Bria was ever in his comments, or I mean, I don't know if Nick was ever in Bria's DMs. It seems like he may have been. I don't know, but I could be wrong. So because I don't know for sure, I'm gonna leave Bria out of it. But Shanice and Jordan, y'all don't want him. Y'all don't want him. Y'all don't like him like that. Y'all feel like he's the corny older brother that y'all just love to have around. Like, so considering that, I don't know why y'all trying to make it such a big deal that he was once in y'all DMs and then now y'all find out that he got this secret girlfriend named Tasia. And I just don't believe that at all. I really believe that Tasia is just as good Judy. And he don't want to be put out on Front Street because don't nobody want to come out the closet until they ready. You understand? And I really feel like that's what it is that's going on between Nick and Tasia. That's just really honestly how I feel. I refuse to believe him having a girlfriend will cause this much controversy. I look, y'all are upset about allergies. I'm moving on. Jordan and Shanice. Girl bye. Let girl go. So Jordan and Alex, they have conversations and she's confused by Alex and what he's thinking at times. Jordan, I'm gonna be real with you about something else. Maybe it's because I'm the gay boy, so I don't really know nothing about y'all Playboy bunnies like that. But I'm more than sure if I showed you to my brother would think that you just a pretty young thing. And he wouldn't know nothing about you being on Playboy or nothing like that because my brother don't do all that. Like, I don't know. It just seems like Jordan's whole thing is, well, I'm just going to always have my guard up with any guy that I meet because I'm sure you may have seen me on Playboy. And it's just like, girls, just because a man is heterosexual don't mean that he's into all of that. Like, yeah, you may find some that know who you are, but I'm more than sure it's a great majority that don't know that you're Jordan, who was once a Playboy bunny, until you tell them. Or until they homeboys may see you and they're into that, so then he may find out from that. But I mean, Jordan, all men aren't fuck niggas. You understand? But I can understand it coming from Alex because I'm gonna be real, and I think Alex is real handsome, but I do feel like Alex uses a lot of this Neo Horenge cure to like try to ring in his spider, to see the fly. You understand? Whoever the girl is the spider. He the fly. Y'all jump down in the comments if y'all getting what the hell I'm saying about Alex. Like, don't get me wrong. I feel like he's a nice guy, and I do feel like he is trying to change himself for the better, and I'm not mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. But I do feel like a lot of it is kind of just putting on, and he ain't even got to give all that. Just be yourself, friend. Moving on. Nick and Silas. Well, Nick asking Silas, does he feels as though he's controlling when it comes to him and shit. Uh when it comes to him and Jasmine. And he says no, he doesn't feel like he's controlling. He just it's really out of planning and making sure that everything goes right, whatever that means. And then in the confessional, Silas says that he's not finna take a maritable advice from a man who he just found out had a girlfriend. I hear you, Silas, but at the same time, other folk not finna take maritable advice from two people that only known each other for 6 months and decided to go off and get married simply because they was in a pandemic. See, now I can talk about this because we own it. Silas, I'm gonna tell you, to be real with y'all, I see Silas in a totally different light. Oh my God, girl, I already puffy enough. This is why, because it's irritated because of me doing this since 5 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't necessarily think Silas is controlling. What I think it is, they met in the pandemic. When they met, everything was shut down and everybody had to quarantine. So they was quarantining together. And that was the Jasmine that he was used to. The quarantine Jasmine, the staying at home Jasmine. Yeah, she may talk to her friends, but she's not out and about. She not out here doing this. She not out here going that. And he was used to that. But guess what, Silas? The pandemic is over, friend. The pandemic is over. Miss Rona's still out here running amok, but it ain't as bad as it was back in 2020. You understand what I'm saying? So the world is open back up. Friends are starting to see each other again, and people are starting to fellowship again. The world is opening back up, and people are trying to go back to what they knew as normal. And that's the same situation that Jasmine is going through. Okay. Before the pandemic, she had a life. She had friends and she did things. Now She's married. She's married to you. Y'all have this, but now the world is back open now. So it's like you want her to still be the quarantine stay at home Jasmine because she married, and it's just like no, no, okay, no. Now you starting to see the real Jasmine, and I feel like you're trying to change that, but deep down you know that you can't, and you already getting called out by your homeboys for being damn controlling. You know, fine, whatever. Like, look, because I was starting off not liking Silas, but once you really stop and you really start to think about the situation, their situation, how they met, how they got married, the circumstances, and so on and so forth. I don't think he's a bad person, and I don't think he's controlling. But he's again, y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know because I ain't even got the bandwidth to really get into all of that. But get your ish together, Silas. Um, Amir talking in the kitchen with Bria and Preston, and the conversation went from them getting in the pool and doing this and doing that to Amir talking about him being black and Lebanese again and how hard that was for him. Then he starts crying. Amir, as handsome as you are, friend, I need something else from you. I really do, because I'm getting over this whole thing about you being black and Lebanese and you don't know what it's like to be around a whole bunch of niggas. And this is what it like being around a whole bunch of niggas, Amir. All right, what you got going on around there in the Martha's Vineyard, this is what it's like chilling around a bunch of niggas. All right, so I don't know what more you want. You want the experience. This the experience. All right, all of this crying and these tears and you trying to pull on people's heartstrings about being black and Lebanese and really not understanding your blackness and so on and so on and so. I'm over it, Amir. I just want something new. I really do. I need something new. Moving on. Jasmine's two friends, Summer and Jason, are coming to the house real soon. That's cute. During the dinners, the ladies grill Nick about him already having a girlfriend and about him calling Shanice his wife every time he sees her, but he denies that. Again, why do y'all care? Jasmine, I don't know why you care because you shouldn't care. You're married. It ain't none of your business. But when it comes down to Jordan and Shanice, I do not care because they've made it perfectly clear that they're not interested. So I'm not understanding why y'all are trying to grill him about this girl. Like, child, don't nobody. I already told y'all about whatever the girl name is. That's this good Judy. All right. I refuse to believe that they're doing any damn thing with each other. It's all a cover. All right. Point blank, period. Child, boo. Anywho, because I was getting over that. I really was. I was getting over that. So Jasmine and Bria text about her being really excited about Simon coming for a week and so on and so on and so. And so Silas sees this while they laying in the bed of this. Silas says, well, who approved of that? Who said that he could come for a week? Da 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 da, and so on and so on and so. And then we get down to him digging for gold again because I Silas and Jasmine, I don't want to see y'all fucking no more. Because he not fucking, he digging for gold. And it looked like it hurt. I'm just gonna be honest. It looked like it hurt. Like I don't see how you could get any type of pleasure from all of that. Child, he humped like a 7-year-old, dry humping. Like I killed the visual, Jesus. I'm glad my ass was watering so I couldn't deal with it like y'all had to. But put a pin on that because I feel two ways about it. Jasmine talks to Bria the next day. Jasmine talks to Bria about Simon coming for a week. She says that she's going to have to discuss it with the rest of the group because of what happened between with the whole Phil situation and so on and so forth. She just feels the need to run it by the rest of the house. And I agree with Jasmine when it comes to that. I do. Bria calls Shanice and tells her about Alex talking to her about the situation that Shanice went through with her ex and about him receiving the information about it. Again, I say, Shanice did it, and I'm not mad at the friend. It is what it is, child. Shanice, you did it, your crazy ass. I believe every word of what that man said. Ain't nobody lied on you, whore. Ain't nobody lied on you. Moving on, child. And I'm only calling you a whore because you got up here acting like a whore. The only reason why you up here is to lay down with it. And like, as pretty as you are, I'm more than sure you got a couple junks around there where you from, girl. You ain't pressed for Diaga that bad. Stop. So Summer and Jason arrives down to the house. Summer and Jasmine met each other down to the Sundance Film Festival, so I'm assuming Summer is another screenwriter like Jasmine is. And Jason and Jasmine were roomies when they lived here in New York. Silas claimed he ain't got no problems with Jason, considering that, Jasmine is his wife now. He ain't got, normally he would have an issue with it because Jason is supposed to be heterosexual. That I don't buy. No tea, no shade. That I don't buy. At the very least, he give me that. All right. Now he may be bisexual, but heterosexual. I'm just not getting that from Jason. But because they had that type of camaraderie, he's trying to be cool with him and so on and so forth. Silas, again, I say, you ain't got to worry about Miss Jason, honey. Moving on, and Miss Jason is real fine, baby. He fine, child. He give me Michael Ealy. He give me Jason Ealy. Jason Ealy, Michael Ealy. Y'all know who I'm talking about. The light-skinned nigga with the real pretty eyes. That's who he give me. He give me like his younger brother or his cousin or his nephew. Something of that sort. But I'm here for all things Jason. I'm here for it. I mean, if you is straight, hey Jason, my Instagram is giving you the real tea. You can always DM me and refute these claims by dropping the sex tape. Moving on. So Silas and Bria talk about Simon coming for the week, but now they only want him to come for the weekend. And then Bria says this is only because of race that they're having these issues, and now they backpedaling the coochie popping in the handstand and so on and so forth. And that's the end of the episode. Here's the two ways I feel about that. One, I feel like this. I'm gonna get Silas and Jasmine about the way first. Silas and Jasmine, I'm gonna be real with y'all. The only reason why I'm not fucking with y'all when it comes to this is because at the end of the day, it don't damn matter. Y'all did agree to let that man come for a week. And now y'all want to backpedal and pussy pop in the handstand up out of that and said that you didn't say it when we got y'all on 4K saying that it was okay for that man to come for a week. I mean, that's all I'm saying. Like that, I won't hear with. Y'all said he could come. Now y'all want to backpedal and coochie pop and then deny and say that y'all ain't said it. I'm not down with that. I'm not down with that at all. However, Bria, girl, I don't care. I don't care. First of all, Bria, in my opinion, I feel like you met your +1 quota. First of all, you showed up with this raggedy ass mutt that nobody agreed to you, nobody agreed upon. You didn't even have enough decency or common courtesy to let the two hosts that's hosting the trip know that you got this hot dog, because that's what it is, a little rusty ass hot dog with you that's supposed to be this emotional support mutt or whatever the hell Milo's supposed to be for you. And I don't even damn believe that. They make an allowance for that. You're responsible for Phil because Phil was your +1. Another one. He came up in there disrespecting them people left, right, front, right, sideways, taking shits in people toilets, not flushing it, all because he upset with you, so on and so on and so. You're responsible for that because he was your responsibility. You brought him there. Now you want everybody to bend their backs for you and overexert themselves for you again by allowing your man to come around here. Girl, a weekend is a long enough time for your man to be there. You're trying to count Silas and Jasmine, but you can't do that because they're a married couple. It would be one thing if there was other people that was there with their boo things, then I would understand that, but that's not the case. Everybody else there is single, whereas they're a married couple. So you can't, you trying to compare apples to oranges. And bitch, you and this whole thing about Silas, old ashy black ass, is sitting over here trying to be prejudiced towards Simon German ass. 'Cause, 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 Jasmine, if there was ever any time I would have went up for you, I would have totally went up for you had you picked Bria ass up and threw her ass in that damn pool. For one, talking to your husband like that, and for two, trying to insinuate that he's somehow being racially biased. Let's just say that. That's a nice way of putting it. To Simon, listen, Bria need to go. Bria and her rusty ass hot dog need to kick rocks. Like she has been a problem, a nuisance, and a menace since day one. She has been a problem. She has been an issue. And she's also, and I agree with Salas, she's a master manipulator. She is. She manipulated and manipulated that situation that got Mariah ass kicked out. Now she's trying to do the same thing when it comes to Silas. I don't like her. I don't fool with her. I don't mess with her. She needs to go. She needs to go. Like she really do. She needs to go. Child, girl. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got, child. I ain't got no more to give y'all. That's really all I can give you because I'm effed up right now. Okay, I'm trying to make it do the best way I can. But y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about Sunday night's episode of Summer House. And girl, I guess I'm gonna keep taking Benadryl or Claritin or Sudafed or Equate or Great Value. Uh, Girl out Kroger brand, Stop and Shop brand. I don't know. I need some child because these Benadryls is not damn working. Okay, I expected Benadryl to one and done it, honey, but girl, my sinuses says, oh no, ma'am. You thought Miss Benny was gonna do some, girl, boo. But I'm gonna be up in here getting my life together, trying to get myself well, and yeah. Until then, I'll holler at y'all. Bye.